Office of the Integrity Commission celebrates World Anti-Corruption Day under the theme, Your Right, Your Role, Say No to Corruption. I want to encourage you to pause for a moment and think about what you can do to bring awareness to the importance of living with integrity. Firstly, did you know that there is 1.8 billion youths in the world? Yes, that means we're a part of an unrelenting group, if rightly trained, can effect change as never before. One focus area for this year's International Anti-Corruption Day celebration is education and youth. My fellow youth, education raises awareness and is the gateway to a plethora of opportunities for us. But I have come to let you know that corruption steals these opportunities from us and affects our abilities to live in a safe, just, and inclusive societies. Corruption deprives us of a good education. Corruption deprives us, our families, our communities, and our country of sustainable development in all aspects of our lives. Corruption hinders our socio-economic development. Corruption takes from our futures before we even have a chance to live in them. So today, I want to remind us all that we have a right. We have a right to live in a society where our health is placed above the selfish dictates of the minority. We have a right to live in a society where our educational pursuits can be accredited fairly without nepotism from teachers and professors. We have a right to equitably compensated employment and not a job based on friendship or favoritism. We have a right to demand accountability from leaders in all spheres of life, community leaders, church leaders, and political leaders. As powerful agents of change, we have a role to play in promoting integrity, transparency, proficiency, and accountability. We have a role to play in developing innovative and impactful solutions within our communities with the support from decision makers. We have a role to play in encouraging unity and concordance in all we do to reach our destiny. We have a role to play in countering corruption as our future depends on access to equal opportunities and a level playing field. So as we join with the Integrity Commission of Grenada, the United Nations, and the rest of the 1.8 billion youths around the world in the fight against corruption, let us stand for truth. Let us stand for justice. Let us stand for peace. Let us stand for honesty. Let us stand in our integrity and remember, your right, your role, say no to corruption.
Report it. Corruption, do not support it.
Good evening. Welcome to the MTV News for Monday, the 6th of December. In the headlines, Grenada Cooperative Bank bids farewell to Richard Duncan upon his retirement after 25 years of service to that bank. Grenada attains a 5-year contract to host Atlantic Rally for cruisers. Leader of the National Democratic Congress, Deacon Mitchell, officially presented to the diaspora. And in sport, National Under-23 Male Basketball Championship to commence from the 15th of January 2022. We'll have details to those and other stories coming up for you after the break. Remember, also inclusive of the public forecast information. Stay with us.
It's the season to give, and Granlec invites you to give a gift of love and light to someone in our community who has been challenged by COVID-19. Make your account current and nominate someone for a chance to win. 200 winners will be gifted with a $400 grocery voucher or a $75 electricity voucher. If we select your entry, you too will win. Visit our website or Facebook page for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Promotion runs November 24th to December 24th. Give a gift from Granlec this holiday.
The first segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with the Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
And with the news in detail, I'm Tony Julian. After a distinguished 25-year career with Grenada's sole indigenous bank, Richard Duncan retired from the Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited on the 5th of December. Duncan's journey to transform the penny bank into Grenada's leading commercial bank in market shares, assets and customer satisfaction began back in 1996 as manager of finance and corporate affairs. Tanya St. Louis Lawrence has more.
Recruited to help restructure and modernize the bank's operations and bring it in line with Eastern Caribbean Central Bank regulations and international banking standards, Duncan was instrumental in championing the radical structural and cultural changes necessary for the growth and development of the institution. In 2008, Duncan took up the mantle of managing director, committing to continue the expansion of the bank's long tradition of service to the Grenadian people and capitalize on technology to deliver innovative financial solutions, services and initiatives to propel the bank forward. Staff at the Grenada Cooperative Bank expressed gratitude to Duncan for his contribution to the life of the bank and the wealth of knowledge and expertise that he imparted, as well as many lives he impacted over the years.
Mr. Duncan, your discipline, commitment, leadership, and quest for a higher standard of excellence contributed enormously towards the development of this noble Grenadian institution.
How do I say thank you? There are leaders and there are visionaries. You are both. Your strategic acumen is incomparable among peers. Your vision was not only for the benefit of GCBL, but for the entire financial system.
I am proud and extremely happy to be one of the few persons to have shared and benefited from this journey with you from the start.
A patriot with a level of national pride I have always admired, and one that is rare. Your determination in ensuring the development of Grenada and the Caribbean is truly outstanding. A leader extraordinaire, a master strategist, a visionary, a critical thinker.
You played a crucial role in the lives that you encountered in and out of the bank. Your support, mentorship, and ethical values displayed will never be forgotten.
We wish you days of happiness, not filled with any strife. We hope that your retirement years are the best years of your life.
Following the 2014 launch of Co-op Bank's e-banking service, which allows customers to manage their funds at any time and from anywhere in the world, Duncan continued to lead the bank into the information age. In 2017, in addition to being the only institution in Grenada to facilitate securities trading on the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange through its brokerage and investment services unit, Co-op Bank listed its shares on the ECSE, providing shareholders with an efficient mechanism to buy and sell shares of the company. As this chapter of Duncan's banking career comes to an end, he leaves an institution that, through his stewardship over the last 25 years, stands tall as a vibrant symbol of indigenous success. With assets of over $1.4 billion, 200 highly trained staff, 5 retail banking units, broker-dealer operations, and a network of 30 automatic teller machines. Reporting for MTV News, I am Tonya St. Louis Lawrence.
As Grenada records its 5th homicide for 2021, a clinical psychologist is attributing the recent killing in ego and failure to manage anger effectively. Reports are a 19-year-old committed murder over the weekend, took the life of his stepfather while he was asleep. Young people, Dr. Augustine Panchu says, either don't know how to manage their anger or are allowing themselves to be peer pressured into making massive mistakes. Here is Rachel Bain.
Police say a 19-year-old man is assisting them with their investigations into the murder of his 52-year-old stepfather, which occurred over the weekend. Reports are both men had some challenges.
That happened at St. Patrick on the 4th. That is Saturday, the 4th of November, 2021. That left one Reginald Howell, 52 years, of the said address, deceased. There at present, there is a 19-year-old male in custody assisting with the investigation of this matter. As the investigation continue, the postmortem would be done today, and as the evidence reveal an offense, a charge would be laid in due course. Well, from certain utterances from villagers, it would appear as though the accused had some grievances with the deceased. That, of course, would be looked into and verified for the purpose of being presented as evidence.
Mother of the deceased, Claire Howell, in a phone interview told MTV News she is not aware of any challenges between her son and his stepson. She further added that he was a hardworking and caring man.
Well, my son was a very, nice person. He helped everybody. He always looked out for the people. No, well, I really don't know. As I tell you, he lives up there and I live in Florida. So I don't know, but the people up there tell me that he's a very nice man. He don't interfere with people. He and the lady might have a little bit understanding and thing with him. But I think I don't know if he's money problem, I cannot say, because they say he had some money on him.
This latest incident follows several violent crimes involving men. MTV spoke to clinical psychologist Dr. Augustine Panchu, who highlighted there can be many contributing factors towards increased violence among men in Grenada.
I think part of the reason we have the perpetration of violence is that people on a whole, the human species, fail to reason. I think we fail to engage the cognitive side of our person. As a result, we do not think through.
Dr. Panchu believes that most of it, if not all the violence among young people, is about ego.
Young people find it easy to resort to violence in order to save face. They have not mastered the skill of walking away, of negotiating or turning away. They think that they have to be man enough or strong enough.
According to police, this is the 5th homicide for 2021. For MTV News, Rachel Bain.
Another busy week for law enforcement as investigators have their hands filled looking into several chopping incidents, a suspected homicide and a number of accidents. Let's leave the details up to Nikita Houston.
Police are investigating several incidents that occurred over the weekend, including a suspected suicide.
Right, one Sheldon Collier, 42 years of post-royal, was found hanging by one of his brothers at his home at about 5:30 in the morning. And of course the police was notified and went to the scene and observed what appears to be a lifeless body of the deceased hanging from a rope.
Also on Sunday, police responded to a chopping incident in the Willis area. The incident left one man nursing injuries at a general hospital. According to head of the Community Relations Department, ASP Trevor Rodney, the incident stemmed from a fight.
There are a couple of chopping incidents over the weekend, and we want to call upon the general public to attempt to solve your issues, attempt to resolve conflict by discussion, other means rather than committing a crime. As we speak, 2 male individuals are hospitalized at the general hospital as a result of wounds that they received in what appeared to have been a fight over the weekend. Now, investigation is ongoing, and when evidence is available, charges will be brought against the individuals.
ASP Rodney says failure to manage anger is certainly a contributing factor to most of the chopping incidents recorded.
It appears as though when individuals have conflict, they attempt to deal with the situation on their own without seeking advice, without coming to the police. There are procedures to be followed if you believe that someone has wronged you, and report to the police or complain in one fashion or the other if you think your matter is not dealt with.
Meanwhile, ASP Rodney says the RGPF also recorded a serious accident over the weekend.
Yes, there was a serious accident also reported where persons were injured, not life-threatening, but of course there was injury. So at this point, we should call upon members of the public. We've seen a couple serious accidents. I'm not privy to the result of the investigation, but it appears that on the surface, we would appeal to motorists to be more responsible in the maintenance of your vehicle, and show that all working mechanical parts.
Over the weekend, according to ASP Rodney, one man was ticketed illegally for hosting a party.
Now, over the weekend, we've had to issue tickets to a proprietor who was prepared to break the law and to conduct a party. And of course, he was ticketed and he will be brought to court. So we're calling upon members of the public, proprietors and individuals alike. The COVID-19 regulation is still in effect.
Nikita Houston, MTV News.
One clinical therapist says although statistics do reveal that the rate of suicide is higher among males and females, research shows that women also attempt suicide, but the success rate is higher amongst males. Let's get more on this from Troy Gill.
The rate of suicide amongst members of the male population continues to increase, a worrying trend that could have negative repercussions on society. However, clinical therapist David Andrew reveals that women also attempt suicide, but men are more successful in completing the act and are most at risk.
Let me point out that the research indicates that while women attempt suicide a lot more frequently than males do, males happen to be a lot more successful. As to what causes that in a Grenadian context, a number of things could come to mind. And one, I could point to one of those
within the last couple of years, an economic study that pointed out the fact that males are at greater risk for poverty than females are, which puts them in a more vulnerable category, and that could allow them to be more easily the victims of that.
He also highlighted some factors that contribute to this growing trend.
In fact, not just males, but people end up completing suicide and in fact contemplating it when they find themselves in a place where there's a prolonged period of hopelessness, helplessness, and depression. So you get back into a space where you feel there's no hope, there's no way out, there's no help, I'm alone there. And if we're saying that males are on that lower end, it's likely that could well have them feature in that zone a bit more than others.
People appear to be unaware of the warning signs, Andrew says.
Additionally, I think we've grown as a society to a place where there is either lack of awareness of even the warning signs of suicide, and we become even desensitized to the extent that many people will see some of those signs and probably capture them live and share them, and without recognizing that those are actually warning signs, they're actually signs and calls for help. And so all of this allows for persons to more successfully complete suicide, and it's distressing.
For MTV News, I am Troy Gill.
Attorney at law Anselm Clouden is speaking out on what he sees as an injustice against his client, who was deported to St. Vincent after settling in the country back in 2018. Clouden says this is a draconian act by authorities that does not warrant the actions taken against his client. Rachel Bain has been following this development and files this report.
After settling in Grenada for more than 3 years, Cornelius Hackshaw encountered challenges with the law, in which he was determined to be an undesirable alien under the Immigration Act and ordered immediate deportation. Attorney representing Hackshaw, Anselm Clouden, says the man has his family in Grenada and has acquired lands as well. Therefore, the actions taken are uncalled for despite minor infractions.
This gentleman was convicted in St. Vincent very many years ago for having in his possession, so I am advised, 5 marijuana cigarettes. Okay? The same fate would have visited upon Grenadians who would have been found with 1 marijuana cigarette, and that would constitute a conviction. But the fact that this conviction is some 8 years ago, it is what considered in law spent and of no effect.
Clouden went further to say that an undesirable alien poses a threat to national security. His client, however, was not a threat, as he was an upstanding citizen who made a mistake.
Because this is not a matter of national security. This is a matter of a young man whom the authorities want out of the state. I am not going to say publicly why. I leave it for the imagination of the general public.
Hackshaw, Clouden said, never got a fair trial, and all efforts to do so proved to be futile.
He has been denied the benefit of Section 19 of the law, and therefore he has been denied what is constitutionally guaranteed to him. Notwithstanding he is a Vincentian national, but he is here in Grenada, and the Constitution does not discriminate against who is Grenadian and who is non-Grenadian when it comes to the protection of the law and the protection of the constitutional rights, especially in this instance, his right to property.
Officer in charge of the Community Relations Department, ASP Trevor Rodney, confirmed that Hackshaw was deported last Wednesday.
Yes, that individual was deported from Grenada.
For MTV News, Rachel Bain.
That's the first segment of MTV News Monday, with still more right after the break. Stay with us.
The first segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now, it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Sunday, December 19th is Super Sunday in Grenada. Wow! And this year, it's gonna be online with a whopping $20,000 US. Yes, you heard right. $20,000 US to be won. Just get a ticket for only US $20 and you stand a chance to win. Get your tickets now from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. If you're playing overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, December 19th is Super Sunday. Join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggy T Virtual Bingo and win cash this Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with joy.
Welcome back. A proud moment indeed for the teams at the Grenada Tourism Authority, or GTA, and by extension the people of Grenada. This after a 5-year contract was attained to have the Atlantic Rally for Cruisers Plus welcome to Grenada shores. MTV spoke to Nautical and Development Manager Nicoyan Roberts, who indicated that this is indeed a momentous occasion for Grenada, as more than 70 yachts will be arriving. We hear more on this from Danella Hostin.
The Grenada Tourism Authority, with assistance from the World Cruising Club, has secured a 5-year contract for the Atlantic Rally for Cruisers Plus to include Grenada as a stop after the completion of the transatlantic crossing. This is the very first time the ARC Plus boats have arrived in Grenada, and they were met with a warm welcome. More than 70 boats with over 300 crew members will be on island over the next few days. And according to Nautical and Development Manager of the GTA, Nicoyan Roberts, getting this contract means even more money being pumped into the island's economy.
This event has traditionally sailed to St. Lucia, and earlier this year the Board Yachting Committee was able to negotiate with the World Cruising Club a 5-year contract that saw this race stopping in Grenada until 2025. And what it represents for Grenada is a serious economic injection which creates a multiplier effect, so that the money spent at the restaurants, with the taxi drivers, on the various tours that the sailors are going to experience will redound to the benefit of the citizens of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique.
Roberts also sang high praises to the World Cruising Club for playing such a significant role in the negotiating efforts. Speaking to MTV at the welcoming ceremony on Sunday evening was Susanna Tetlow, operations manager for World Cruising Club, who noted that for the duration of their stay here, a schedule of activities has been organized for the visitors.
We have a program of activities that was put together for them in here, together with the Grenada Tourism Authority and Broadreach for a week and a half. That includes Kids Fun Day.
Tetlow also shared similar sentiments to GTA's Nicoyan Roberts, highlighting the economic benefits of having these yachties here. Special mention was also made of other businesses that have offered discounts and deals for the visitors. Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostin.
The National Democratic Congress, NDC, on Sunday officially introduced political leader Decon Mitchell to the diaspora virtually. Mitchell used the opportunity to speak of his plans for involving all Grenadians overseas in the sustainable development of Grenada, the educational system in the country, and the relationship between the diaspora and those right here at home. Donessa Panchu has more.
If we examine our political history, we would understand how crucial the diaspora is to Grenada. Sir Eric Matthew Geary came back to Grenada after having lived outside of Grenada. Maurice Bishop, Bernard Code, and many of the leadership of the PRG period came back to Grenada after having lived in Grenada.
With a goal to build a better nation, the National Democratic Congress officially introduced its new leader to the diaspora on Sunday. During the virtual engagement, Decon Mitchell elaborated on the importance of the diaspora to the country's development.
That the relationship between the diaspora and the homeland must be a relationship that is mutually beneficial, both to the homeland and to the diaspora. We in Grenada have benefited over the several decades from the diaspora contributing particularly in material items to Grenada. But I often hear the frustration of the diaspora when they feel, and in many instances rightly so, that they are treated with scant regard, with scant respect, and that their contributions are not valued.
Relating to women and politics, Mitchell shared plans on how he will ensure that women are involved at the highest level in the party.
And I want to answer it in two parts. I think within the party, National Democratic Congress, on being elected as the party leader, one of the immediate goals I've set out is to ensure that each constituency branch in Grenada has a vibrant and active women's arm. And that is critical because we need to ensure that we are able to on a constituency basis, ensure that we get women to come through the organization and to serve at the highest level. And I think that is important, and from that point, we will then be able to move on to ensure that we get women to serve at the highest level in an NDC administration.
Economic growth must be inclusive to provide sustainable jobs and promote equality. Mitchell states how the NDC government will achieve these objectives.
An NDC government will achieve these objectives by ensuring that the economic sectors that we drive and encourage for economic growth, in fact, encapsulate the vast majority of Grenadians. And that is why we think the productive sector is really the areas that we need to concentrate on.
The NDC leader states his position on the value of Caribbean integration. He said he is not pleased with the level of integration within the OECS.
In many respects, we've really regressed. There's no other way to look at it. And we could just talk about the lack of transportation and the lack of air travel within the OECS and within the wider CARICOM. I mean, it's honestly shameful. Our foreparents did a far better job than we have done in recent times. I mean, you have it's almost non-existent.
MTV News, Donessa Pancho.
For yet another year, the public received the opportunity to get amazing deals on vehicles and insurance premiums with Republic Bank's Deals on Wheels. Saturday's event, according to a representative from the Republic Bank, saw a steady flow of interested people wanting to take full advantage of the deals being offered. But we get more on this from Donella Houston.
On Saturday, the Republic Bank Limited hosted its annual Deals on Wheels promotion, offering impressive deals and rates to those interested in purchasing vehicles. This promotion was once again done in collaboration with vehicle dealers and insurance companies. Speaking to MTV was the bank's commercial credit manager, Devon Thornhill, who indicated that although there wasn't an influx of people as has happened in the past years, there was still some interest. He also highlighted the bank's offer of 100% financing, which he says is beneficial to customers.
It was not as past years, but we have seen a steady flow, so there is still good interest in this event. Well, hopefully once we are able to get the pandemic behind us, we will be coming bigger and better. Well, given that there is, basically no disposable income, the 100% financing will assist the customers as well as the lower interest rate. So, whereby before you might have put in a 10% and your loan was, let's say, 90,000. Now you might be able to get 100,000, but because of the lower interest rate, you actually would pay the same installment.
Representing Huggins Automotive was Ashley Jerome, who shared some of the deals being offered on their vehicles.
And we have amazing prices for all our vehicles, both Nissan and Hyundai vehicles. And these prices are until the end of December 2021. So for Christmas 2021, that is 2020 WON with Huggins Automotive, you'll be able to get amazing prices on all our vehicles.
Insurance companies such as Netherlands Insurance and Antillian General Insurance Company were also present. Their representatives stated their offers.
At this particular event today, Deals on Wheels. So we're doing winning on promotions, winning on quotations, winning on when you come and effect the insurance, you get cash back. That's a win-win-win. All how you turn, it's a win.
At Deals as Wheels, we are promoting a more campaign, more mobility, more safety, more service.
Also present was Republic Bank's brand ambassador and sports personality Anderson Peters, who told the media he was excited to be part of this venture and that the candy red Nissan Frontier caught his eye the most. Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostin.
And this week's Business in 3 features Ryan Wilson, manager and owner of G Burger, one of the most popular burger entities located on Wall Street in Grand Anse. Some say it's burgers with a difference, especially as you get to watch your personalized burger prepared right in front of you. We have more from Donella Hostin.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to another edition of MTV's Business in 3. I am Donella Hostin. Today we are speaking with Ryan Wilson, manager and owner of G Burger, right here on Wall Street in Grand Anse.
Hi, good day. I'm Ryan Wilson, the owner of G Burger, and it's a family business really, but we own it about 2.5 years now.
Why is it that you got into this part of the business?
Well, since I was small, my siblings, I was the youngest, so they always have me, up and down in the kitchen and getting things for them, as a little brother. And I always making little sandwiches and burgers from them. So from then I start. And they encourage me too, because they realize I'm doing it good.
So tell us a little bit about your burgers. What sort of burgers you offer, and what do you think would be the most popular burger that you do?
Okay. We offer beef, is local beef. So it's locally made also, homemade from scratch. The most popular burger I would say is the BBC, the beef, bacon and cheese. Yeah, people love that. They'll buy one now, eat it 2 minutes later, boy, give me our next BBC day. Yes, I also do chicken and I also do a veggie burger. But then they're not so popular as the beef. Yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah, I try my best. If you come and even though I could make a little salad bowl for you also. A lot of people just come and they don't like the veggie burger, they don't want no meat, but they'll eat a little salad, I'll make a little salad bowl for them. The price range go like from 10, 12 and it can go up to $40. The one for $40 is called Yamarawa. You're getting 4 patties in one burger. And not much people can handle it, but they just try.
But it sells.
It sells, yeah. It's a challenge. People like to see it as a challenge, so they come and say, yo, let me try that one day, boy. Okay, my hours is from 5:30 to 11:30, and the days are from Tuesday to Saturday.
So what made you want to be at this location?
It's Wall Street, you know Wall Street stay. But originally, the original owner before me was John Joe, the Italian, and he had it here first and through the corporation on Wall Street. So we just leave it right here and stick with the same name.
So there you have it, guys. That was Mr. Ryan Wilson of G Burgers. And as you see, I have my burger here, so I'm going to enjoy it now. Thank you again for viewing, and we hope to see you again next week, Monday, for another edition of MTV's Business in 3.
MTV News Monday. News from around the region is next.
The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the Communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the Communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Now you love Super 6
even more.
With more money to the jackpot galore.
Play more, win more.
Have more fun. With more jackpot money, Super 6 is my number one. With the new and improved Super 6 game.
The jackpot keep growing and growing and growing.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game. Super 6, bigger jackpots, more chances to win.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do three things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel. It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel.
Your favorite flavored soft drink now comes in a limited edition sorrel flavor. Enjoy a cold sorrel sweet drink this Christmas. Available in 591 ml pocket sizes. Sweet drink, we drink.
It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel.
Proudly produced in Grenada by the Grenada Bottling Company Limited.
Who needs a plan? Take my hand. Our stories will find us. My Shandy Caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you. My Shandy Caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
Super Sunday! Sunday, December 19th is Super Sunday in Grenada! Wow! And this year, it's gonna be online with a whopping $20,000 US! Yes, you heard right! $20,000 US to be won! Just get a ticket for only US $20 and you stand a chance to win! Get your tickets now from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. If you're playing overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, December 19th is Super Sunday! Join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggy T Virtual Bingo and win cash this Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everybody.
The third segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Arizo Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Ariza Credit Union wishes you a joyous and peaceful Christmas. May you and your loved ones continue to be safe as you enjoy the festive season.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
We're here to make you happy, 'cause that's what we do.
And this is where we join Clifton James for this evening's Regional Roundup.
Good evening with tonight's MTV Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James. Teachers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, vaccinated and unvaccinated, have been ordered to strike for several days this week in a show of solidarity against mandatory vaccination. The SVG Teachers Association said today, December the 6th, teachers will continue to go to physical and online classes. However, on Tuesday and Wednesday, they've been asked to stay away from all face-to-face and online classes. After the 2 days of strike, the union says teachers will continue with all normal work on Thursday, December the 9th. Over in Guyana, the Environmental Protection Agency EPA says it is investigating claims of an oil spill offshore Guyana, after several videos were posted on social media showing a substance in the water offshore in an undisclosed area. Over the past few months, Guyana has become a major oil-producing country, with the authorities announcing over the last weekend that 3 Mexican investors have expressed an interest in massive infrastructure projects in the country, including building an oil refinery. The EPA said a fishing boat with staff from its emergency response team is expected to survey the general area, and aerial surveillance is being conducted. In Jamaica, the narcotics police have held an American woman for questioning in connection with the seizure of more than 4 pounds of cocaine allegedly found in her luggage at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James on Saturday. Reports are that about noon, the American was about to board a flight to Charlotte, USA, when her luggage was searched and a white substance resembling cocaine was allegedly found in secret compartments. The substance reportedly weighed about 4.25 pounds and has a street value of $96,500. The police said the substance was seized and the woman was taken into custody. She is to be questioned in the presence of an attorney. Further afield, one of the scientists behind the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine is warning that the next pandemic may be more contagious and more lethal unless more money is devoted to research and preparedness to fight emerging viral threats. In excerpts released before a speech on Monday, Professor Sarah Gilbert says the scientific advances made in fighting deadly viruses must not be lost because of the cost of fighting the current pandemic. This will not be the last time a virus threatens our lives and our livelihoods, Gilbert is expected to say. The truth is, the next one could be worse. It could be more contagious or more lethal, or both. Clifton James, MTV Regional Roundup.
It's MTV Evening News. We'll be back after the break.
The third segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Ariza Credit Union wishes you a joyous and peaceful Christmas. May you and your loved ones continue to be safe as you enjoy the festive season.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
We're here to make you happy, 'cause that's what we do.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sporting highlights are next.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet, and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check your tree lights and outdoor lights for damage each year before you use them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children never to touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside or vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenlec.
We promised you, and now it's time to deliver. St. Louis UPVC is finally open for business. Look for the blue building marked St. Louis UPVC number 21 Frequenter Industrial Park. At St. Louis UPVC, we manufacture durable push-up windows, sliding windows, projected windows, and casement windows. You can also purchase sliding doors. Our products are manufactured with up to half-inch impact glass, with 21 different types of glass to choose from. Windows can be customized to your specifications. Free delivery island-wide. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Feel free to call us at 439-6538 for more information.
Holy Natural Spring Water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Coming up in sport, National Under-23 Male Basketball Championship to begin from the 15th of January next year.
Oh, man. My name is Hollis Map. I perform around the world. And when I travel, I book with CaribJet.
Call CaribJet now. 100% Grenadian, operating 10 years plus.
Telephone number 439-4444 in Grenada or click caribjet.com. CaribJet, True Blue St. George's, the number one for travel.
A special evening to you sporting fans. You're just in time for Rachel Bain with this evening's latest highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. The National Under-23 Male Basketball Championship competition will begin on January 15th, 2022. The technical director of the Grenada Basketball Association is Kester Elcock.
And this tournament was actually scheduled to begin in August, but we all know what happened with the lockdown and everything due to COVID-19. But once again, we are glad that we had opportunity to have an avenue for the young men so they can play basketball on the 23 players. It's always a good when we can have competitions like these. The Grenada Basketball Association, we make it an important staple as part of our calendar of events to ensure that we have this tournament every year to keep the young men involved in the game of basketball. One of the main reasons for this tournament is so that we can look at the young players so we can know who are the ones that has potential, for one, to get scholarship opportunities, and two, to be part of the national team.
Elcock says the association also has a national trial to select 10 males and 6 females to be part of an elite training program that started in May of this year. He went on to thank the Ministry of Sports and the Grenada Olympic Committee for their assistance.
And we want to say thank you to the Grenada Olympic Association and the Ministry of Sport, because the young men and women, after the training session, the Ministry of Sport, they have provided transportation for them to bring them to their destination home. So we start at 5 and at 7, finish at 7, 3 days a week. And it's great to see the growth in the players from the time we've started the training in May.
The Grenada Football Association is returning to a local competition for the first time in weeks with a women's 11 versus 11 festival, which started on December 4th at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. 5 teams are participating in the round-robin competition, playing 60-minute matches. The festival represents a continued investment by the GFA in women's football following the 7-a-side tournament, which saw participation from 9 teams. GFA President Chenny Joseph indicated earlier this year that the organization will create more competitive matches for women, looking forward to reaching the under-13 and under-10 levels. Looking ahead to the 11-a-side festival, GFA women's football representative Renee Samuel said, players have shown their keen interest in getting back to play, and the tournament represents an opportunity for them to play the full field, which was the feedback the Football Association took on board from the last competition. And now we go over to cricket, as Cricket West Indies has announced the match schedule for the Ireland men's tour of the West Indies. Ireland will play 3 CG Insurance one-day internationals to be followed by a one-off T20 international at Sabina Park, Jamaica from Saturday, January 8th to Sunday, January 16th. This will be Ireland's second full white ball tour of the West Indies. Ireland previously toured in 2020, which included a thrilling one-wicket last over win for the West Indies in the second match of the 2020 CG Insurance ODI series. And finally in sports, Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen head into a winners-take-all championship decider in Abu Dhabi this Sunday with different views of what is fair and acceptable driving. Once the dust has settled and the debris has been picked through, the fundamental conclusion from the craziest and most dramatic race yet in a Formula One season that has been packed full of them. The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix will go down in history as one of the most remarkable races F1 has ever seen, and it has set Verstappen and Hamilton up for one of the sport's most dramatic climaxes, both needing to work out how to deal with the other on the track. And that has brought us to the end of MTV's Evening Sports. I am Rachel Bain.
Thanks so much, Rachel. And we'll have the public forecast information for you, then a recap of the top stories when we return.
MTV Weather is brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Need a quick, convenient way to pay your bills and avoid lines? Use the online banking feature from Republic Bank, First Caribbean, or Co-op Bank. Contact them today to set up your online banking and enjoy 24-hour convenience to make your bill payments. Stay safe. Grenlec, we are united even when we are apart.
Good Monday evening, viewers, and back with the nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Dwayne Williams. Short, sharp nighttime and some daytime showers continue to affect the Eastern Caribbean throughout the day today, and we would be seeing more of those over the next 3 to 5 days. That's mostly from shallow, low-level moisture. No development is expected in this area here. We do also have some slight haze in the mix. We can see those shallow patches moving across the Eastern Caribbean islands, and the haze isn't very visible here, but it is moving across islands very slowly. It would continue to do so throughout the week. The forecast for Tuesday night is for a few more brief sharp showers. Otherwise, conditions would be mostly fair with northeasterly winds blowing between 10 and 20 miles per hour. The minimum temperature will fall to around 24. The moon is going to rise in the morning, so no moonlight tonight, 8:40 in the morning, and set tomorrow night at 8:21. Tuesday is going to bring more variable cloudy conditions similar to what we had here, with about a 50% chance of some more sharp brief showers. Northeasterly winds would blow between 12 and 24 miles per hour with moderate seas with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. The sun rises early 6:15, it sets early also 5:41. The daytime max will climb to around 33 and feel again like 37. Mostly fair conditions in both Port of Spain and Bridgetown. They're going to see 1 or 2 sharp showers there, also especially in Bridgetown with the slight haze there. Also mostly sunny in Kingston and Miami. New York will be partly cloudy and it remains cool there. High of 6 is expected on Tuesday. London is in for rain. The remainder of the week and into the weekend would bring variable cloudy conditions at the first. Improvement from the weekend, but we still do have about a 40 to 30% chance of those sharp showers, especially in the nighttime. That's it for me for Monday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Tuesday.
MTV Weather was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Grenada Cooperative Bank bids farewell to Richard Duncan upon his retirement after 25 years of service to the bank. Grenada retains a 5-year contract to host Atlantic Rally for cruisers. Leader of the National Democratic Congress, or NDC, Dickon Mitchell, officially presented to the diaspora. And in sport, National Under-23 Male Basketball Championship to begin from the 15th of January 2022. You've had the latest to these and other stories for you, along with the public forecast information this time round for Monday. And remember to tune into all of MTV's media platforms for Tuesday's edition of Rise and Shine. That'll be with host Oslin Crosby, of course, tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's program will feature Veron Hector from the Grenada Cultural Foundation and Princess Jeremiah from Nashon Jeremiah Arts. All for now, it's on behalf of the news and production departments at Tony Julian, thanking you for watching. We all wish you a good night.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one Later ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. Welcome to the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Pick 3 Evening Draw for today, Monday, December 6th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me this evening is Ms. Makiba Bain from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in a fair, accountable manner. The gambles with industry standards and in no way tampered with. At this time, your tickets are ready. It's Daily Pick 3. It pays to play. Good luck. First number this evening is, check your tickets in the meantime. First number is 3. Second number. Second number is 4. Third and final number. Final number is 9. Okay, let's recap those numbers. Numbers on the screen. First number up is 3. The second, 4. Third and final is 9. So that's 3, 4, and 9. Congratulations all winners. Stay tuned, get a daily cash flow drop next. We'll see you soon.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money bag symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4 every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Welcome back everyone to another Daily Cash 4 evening draw for today Monday, December 6th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me again is Ms. Makiba Bean from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in a fair, accountable manner. The game balls with industry standards and in no way tampered with. This time, your tickets at hand. It's Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. That's why this evening's winning numbers will be. Good luck. First number this evening is, check it in the meantime. First number is 7, second number is 3, third number is 7, fourth prime number is 1. Let's recap those numbers on the screen. First number is 7, the second 3, third 7, fourth and final is 1. So that's 7, 3, 7, and 1. Congratulations all winners. Stay tuned, get to play with you up next. We'll see you soon.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4 every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Welcome back everyone to another Playway evening draw for today Monday, December 6th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me again is Ms. Makiba Bean from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in a fair, accountable manner, and the game balls with industry standards and in no way tampered with. Let's play Playway if you are your dreams so in your way. Good luck. This evening's winning Playway number is, check your tickets. This evening's winning Playway number is 24. Let's recap the number 2424. 24 represents the dream symbol Strongman. Congratulations to all the winners of this evening's Playway draw. Tune in later on for the Lotto draw. This evening we're playing for a jackpot of $116,000. We'll see you then.
I'm a winner. You are winner. We are winners, winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one little ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money bag symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
A pleasant evening to everyone. Welcome to the National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Draw number 3296 for today, Monday, December 6th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me this evening is Ms. Makiba Bean from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in a fair, accountable manner and the game balls with industry standards and in no way tampered with. At this time, you should tickets at hand because we're about to play for a jackpot of $116,000. But first, your free ticket letter. Good luck. This evening's free ticket letter is E as in even. Let's continue for 5 winning numbers. Good luck.
First number this evening is, check your tickets in the meantime. First number is 29, second number is 25, third number is 17, followed by 4, fifth and final number is 12.
Let's recap those numbers. It's on the screen. Check your tickets. First number is 29, the second 25, third 17, followed by 4, fifth and final is 12. So that's 29, 29, 25, 25, 17, 17, 04, 4, and 12, 12. Your free ticket letter for this evening is E as in even. Congratulations to all the winners of this evening's Lotto Draw. Lotto, play and win a lot. When you play all the games of the National Lotteries Authority, support sports, culture, and nation building. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful evening.
Maximize your advertising dollar. Admire your growth. Only with MTV, Magic FM, and the Grenada Informer. Contact our marketing department on 440-8171 or 444-1413.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Teresa Hermelin Braveboy Maureen, also known as Mom or Queen, of Croshoe St. Andrew, who resided at Mount Hartman St. George, a well-known tourist vendor at the Grand Anse Spice Market, passed away on Monday 8th November 2021 at the age of 67. She was the mother of Margaret Braveboy, Noreen Braveboy John, and Lestra Braveboy Agzo in Canada. Michelle Braveboy, also known as Shelley in the USA, Leon Braveboy, also known as David, Chanel Moraine, Abigail Moraine, Philip, Sherry Braveboy, Edris Moraine, Rollins Braveboy, Kenny Braveboy, and Mellon Prescott in Grenada. Grandmother of 27, including Denton Belma and Marlon Braveboy in the USA, Inga Braveboy Chetram, Monique Noel, Leona Braveboy, Selena Braveboy, Trevon Moraine, Ava Rescott, Tyrrell Phillip and Cheloni Bonaparte in Grenada, and Amika Agzo in Canada. Great-grandmother of Cameron Bonaparte, sister of Doris Braveboy Crosby, and Lynette Braveboy in the USA, Herbert, Robert and Gideon Braveboy in Grenada. Mother-in-law of Wendy and Fraser, Devon John, Eushina Agso, Trevor Williams, Kellen Phillip, Neron and Raymond. Sister-in-law of Jean Braveboy and Ralston Crosby. Many other relatives and friends including June Frank of Munich, Val, Christine Phillip, Pauline also known as Sugars, Dr. Ducrec, the Braveboy, Calise and Moraine families, and friends and neighbours of Crowshoe St. Andrew and Mount Hartman St. George. The funeral of the late Teresa Hermelin Braveboy Moraine, also known as Mum or Queen of Crowshoe St. Andrew, who
you get back into a space where you feel there's no hope, there's no way out, there's no help. I'm alone there.
Teresa Hermelin Braveboy Moraine, also known as Mum or Queen, of Crowshoe St. Andrew, who resided at Mount Hartman St. George, a well-known tourist vendor at the Grand Anse Spice Market, passed away on Monday 8th November 2021 at the age of 67. She was the mother of Margaret Braveboy, Noreen Braveboy John, and Lestra Braveboy Agzo in Canada. Michelle Braveboy, also known as Shelley in the USA, Leon Braveboy, also known as David, Chanel Moraine, Abigail Moraine, Philip, Sherry Braveboy, Edris Moraine, Rollins Braveboy, Kenny Braveboy, and Mellon Prescott in Grenada. Grandmother of 27, including Denton Belma and Marlon Braveboy in the USA, Inga Braveboy Chetram, Monique Noel, Leona Braveboy, Selena Braveboy, Trevon Moraine, Ava Rescott, Tyrrell Phillip and Cheloni Bonaparte in Grenada, and Amika Agzo in Canada. Great-grandmother of Cameron Bonaparte, sister of Doris Braveboy Crosby, and Lynette Braveboy in the USA, Herbert, Robert and Gideon Braveboy in Grenada. Mother-in-law of Wendy and Fraser, Devon John, Eushina Agso, Trevor Williams, Kellen Phillip, Neron and Raymond. Sister-in-law of Jean Braveboy and Ralston Crosby. Many other relatives and friends including June Frank of Munich, Val, Christine Phillip, Pauline also known as Sugars, Dr. Ducrec, the Braveboy, Calise and Moraine families, and friends and neighbours of Crowshoe St. Andrew and Mount Hartman St. George. The funeral of the late Teresa Hermelin Braveboy Moraine, also known as Mum or Queen of Crowshoe St. Andrew, who resided at Mount Hartman St. George, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Valentine Ochoa Daniel, also known as Val of Thebaid St. David, who resided in Queens, New York, USA, passed away on Tuesday 23rd November 2021 at the age of 79. Left to mourn his sister Gloria Daniel, nieces Denise, Carol, Margaret in Trinidad, Monica and Keisha in New York, grandnieces and nephews Quadair, Najida, Maxine, Joel, Josh and Christine, Other friends and family, including Francis Bain, the Daniel family of St. David, and many others, too numerous to mention. The funeral service and interment of the late Valentine Ochoa Daniel, also known as Val, of Thebaid St. David, who resided in Queens, New York, USA, will take place in New York. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Andrea Lewis, also known as Miss Anne of Marianne St. George and Dudma St. David, died on Thursday, the 25th of November, at the age of 50. She survived by her siblings Lillian Chance, Andy, Emmanuel, and Linda Lewis, Lydia Alexander, Anne-Marie MacDonald, and Val Joseph in the U.S., close companion Nigel George Bishop, nieces and nephews Nikita Simon and Jason Babb in Barbados, Natalie Simon and Ruth Alexander, Justin Morgan and Tyler MacDonald, uncles and aunts Neville Bowen, Frankie, Gracelyn, and Wilfred Lewis, Carsonell James, Uncle Doll, and Louise Jones Bartholomew, brothers and sisters-in-law James Alexander, Raphael Chance, Glenn MacDonald, Denver George, Althea Joseph in the U.S., and Allison George. Close friends Timmy Harvey, Kurt Benjamin, Pinky Maloney, Alban Fletcher, Mrs. Amaran Stewart, Janelle and family of Dudma. Other relatives and friends including the Garraway family in the UK, the Meyer family of Barbados, the Joseph and Lewis families in the US, the Anthony family, the Bishop family of Syracuse and Dudma, the Bowen, James, Chance, Hazard and Lewis families, friends and neighbours of Marianne, Montgelou and surrounding areas. The funeral service and interment for the late Andrea Lewis will be held privately. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Shawlan Timothy James of Pearl St. Andrew died on Monday, November 8, 2021, at the age of 45. He was the son of Mary James in Canada and Gabriel Philip, father of Charwayne Daniel, Shadina Pursuit, and Anne-Marie James, brother of Althea, Victor, Nathalie, Rhonda, Lema, Kenny, Dixon Graham, Martin Williams, and Ian Andel in Canada, Lyndon, Brendan, Ken, Shamela, Yvonne, Jacqueline, and Devon. Uncle of 57, nephew of 13 including Sylvia Toussaint, brother-in-law of many. Many other relatives and friends including the management and staff of Andels and Associates, the principal staff and students of the GSS, Mr. Passard and family, Mr. Danny and staff of PJ and L, the Boys on the Block, the Pearls football and cricket teams, the Stephen family of Pearls, the Prince family of Conference, the Alexander family of Lapo Tree, Kishon, and friends and neighbours of Pearls and surrounding areas. The funeral service and interment of the late Shawlan Timothy James of Pearl St. Andrew will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Evelyn Baldo of Good Hope St. Paul St. George died on Saturday the 20th of November at the age of 65. She was the wife of Jack Baldo, mother of Stefan, Jason and Nikki, grandmother of Anya, Jaden, Daniel, Haley, Maya, Zara and Liam, mother-in-law of Deanne, Sherian and Emma, caregivers Vicky Mitchell and Joel Wickham, sister of many cousins, other relatives and close friends, including the Bourne family of St. Paul's, the Benjamin family of Westerhall, the Baldo family, friends and neighbours of Westerhall, Good Hope and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Evelyn Baldo of Good Hope St. Paul St. George will be held privately, with funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home.
Cecil Hippolyte of Spring St. George died on Wednesday, 24th November 2021, at the age of 74. He was the husband of Jeanette Hippolyte, father of Dr. Elaine Fidel, Valdi Ince, and Heidi Hippolyte, brother of Almando Williams, Bernard Williams, Wilston Williams, Winston, Thaddeus, Alfred, Lenora, Pamela, and Olive. Aunt of many including Leron, Pharrell, Emerson, and Cameron. Mother-in-law of Eltha and Rena. Caregivers Joan Panchu and Alice Thomas. Many cousins including the Francis and Henry families in Trinidad, Vitalis and family. Many other close relatives and friends including the Nelson family in Trinidad, Constance and Rosalind Courtney of Paraclete, Wendy Aline and family, Thierry and family, Dennis Abraham and family, Noreen Modeste and family, Katianne Richards and family, Maisie and family, Evelina and family, Laureen and family, the Prince family, Rose and family, Margaret Courtney and family, the pastor and members of the Lapo Tree Seventh-day Adventist Church, and friends and neighbours of Lapo Tree, Conference and Dunfermline St. Andrew. The funeral service for the late Lyra Edwards of Tivoli St. Andrew will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Clarice Alexander, also known as Claro, of Monthorn St. Andrew, a well-known market vendor at Grenville, passed away on Friday 3rd December 2021 at the age of 81. The funeral arrangements for the late Clarice Alexander, also known as Claro of Monthorn St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Maud Jones George, also known as Teacher Maud, of Happy Hill St. George, passed away on Saturday 27th November 2021 at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Maud Jones George, also known as Teacher Maud, of Happy Hill St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Molan Martin Lalji, also known as Flex and Mad Max, of Latente St. David, died on Wednesday, December 1st, 2021, at the age of 42. The funeral arrangements for the late Molan Martin Lalji, also known as Flex and Mad Max, of Latente St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Shendel Murrell Charles of River Road St. George died on Thursday, December 2nd, 2021, at the age of 36. The funeral arrangements for the late Shendel Murrell Charles of River Road St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Corporal 837 Kenneth Cummings, also known as Jasper, of Happy Hill, who resided at New Hampshire, St. George, died on Saturday the 20th of November at the age of 56. We'll have funeral arrangements for the late Corporal 837 Kenneth Cummings, also known as Jasper, of Happy Hill, in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
John Nichols, also known as Froggo, of Munich St. Andrew, passed away on Sunday 28th November 2021 The funeral arrangements for the late John Nichols, also known as Froggo, of Munich St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Homes. Louisa Benoit, also known as Pamela, of Conference St. Andrew, passed away on Saturday 27th November 2021 at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Louisa Benoit, also known as Pamela, of Conference St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Deborah Pearline Nayak, also known as Maisy and Nayo, of Dunfermline, who resided at Mirabeau St. Andrew, passed away on Tuesday 23rd November 2021 at the age of 51. The funeral arrangements for the late Deborah Pearline Nayak, also known as Maisy and Nayo of Dunfermline, who resided at Mirabeau St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Jaden Blake of Woburn St. George passed away on Saturday 27th November 2021 at the age of 10. The funeral arrangements for the late Jaden Blake of Woburn St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, resided in Canada, passed away on Monday, 22nd November. The funeral of the late Bernadette Rona Superville of New Hampshire St. George, who resided in Canada, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home.
David Charles, also known as Joby, of Lafayette St. Andrew, passed away on Wednesday 17th November 2021 at the age of 78. The funeral arrangements for the late David Charles, also known as Joby, of Lafayette St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Homes. Dave Marquez, also known as Scalawa, of Grove St. John, an employee of Nawassa, passed away on Thursday 11th November 2021 at the age of 51. The funeral arrangements for the late Dave Marquez, also known as Scalawa, of Grove St. John, an employee of Nawassa, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Homes. Catherine Williams, also known as Bemisi, Tita and Darling, of Blaise St. Andrew, who resided at Jean Anglais St. George, passed away on Friday, November 5th, 2021, at the age of 72. The funeral arrangements for the late Catherine Williams, also known as Bemisi, Tita and Darling, of Blaise St. Andrew, who resided at Jean Anglais St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Homes.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thanks for watching.
The pain and agony of losing someone is never easy. Within your own mind and heart, there is a deep pain, agony that no one can fill. Within you see yourself painfully accepting the fact that you have lost someone you love. But this is what the Word of God said in the book of Psalms 121. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made the heaven and the earth. To Him you need to look to for your help and your leadership and your guidance. Man will not give you that help that you need. Money, fame, even the very material things that you have sought. You realize in losing someone, none of those things would give you help. Right now, there is one person who stand ready to help you. His name is Jesus Christ. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Why not trust him today? Why not allow him to be at peace in your life? I want to pray for you and your family. Pray with me. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I surrender, Lord, every heart that is painfully accepting the reality of their lives who have lost a loved one. I pray, O God, that you comfort those families. Give them strength. Enable them to see, God, that you are there for them, that you, Lord, would never leave them, nor will you forsake them, for from you will come their help. I ask your blessing and for strength for them today, in Jesus' holy and precious name. Amen and amen. May God bless you and keep you and sustain you. May he overshadow you and look over your family as you reach deep within and overcome this deep sorrow and pain that you face. My prayers and thoughts are with you and your family. God bless you.